You don't focus. This is.
Yeah, this right here.
No.
Okay.
No, that's Zoom.
Well, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Sure. Okay.
Why don't you switch?
Okay, Shane, stand right there for a sec.
We are, and they cry.
Stand right there. I didn't take a shot at volleyball.
They're like, oh, I want to see this star.
Stay steady.
Okay, stay.
You are the bosses.
Use a tripod.
Are you pushing the red button?
No, it's on already. It's gonna roll in for like 5 minutes.
I guess you can waste it. Edit it.
Those guys are in the way.
I think it'd be cool to get like sound off like one of those movies, like the beginning of movies where they have do a couple cuts of it.
Yeah.
And see if we can get a steady one or something. I don't know.
Well, Seth, geez, you could have increased my confidence. You asked me to do something. Take a pose.
We'll be good.
I got a good pose. This is my favorite pose right here.
In the dark?
In the light.
Yeah, so you can see the reflection. Yeah.
It's still on?
No, I got it.
Oh, that's a different.
Sorry, doctor.
Oh yeah.
I remembered you were doctor. Yeah, I remember you were more of an doctor. No, don't. Why are you videotaping me?
You're gonna be.
Tigger. Oh, I thought it was Ashley. But you I don't remember. I'm forgetful. That's right. I'm forgetful. Oh no, we're doing that. I'm really incompetent. So they know.
Kim, actually, if we did this at lunch, it'd be a lot better.
Hmm? No, it's not gonna work.
Huh?
It's not.
No practice today, eh? What? No practice.
And I'll tape you taping. Cause it look like we're making media. And you stand beside him with the thing. Yeah. That's good enough.
Bid me now. Oh, go away! That's too close. Wait, that's the bird.
Okay, let's go.
Harvard University. A low-fat diet did not decrease the risk, and a high-fat diet did not increase the risk. The study looked at the diets of nearly 90,000 women over 14 years. Canadian researchers have identified a gene they believe is behind a shockingly high rate of diabetes.
demanded, you can't make them pay. In a country where politicians are often considered above the law, this was...
We've all seen the videos released by animal rights groups showing seals being butchered. Well, Newfoundland's government has turned the tables. Today it released an amateur video painting the seals as the bad guys. As Rick Seward reports, it's part of an effort to persuade Ottawa to allow a major seal cull.
These pictures were taken last week at the bottom of Newfoundland's Bonavista Bay. Thousands of dead codfish litter the ocean floor. The fish have had their stomachs eaten out, and the fishers who shot this video blame seals. The Newfoundland government does too. It says harp seal populations are growing by the
United States' first bullet train. The multi-billion-dollar service will start running in October. It's called EHCI, a word made up by a marketing firm to mean swiftness. 20 new trains built by Canada's Bombardier Group will race between Boston, New York, and Washington at 230 kilometers an hour. Amtrak says travel times on some routes will be cut by a third.
We make a quality boot. Tough people make tough boots.
Century ago in the Battle of the Atlantic. The convoys which braved tempestuous seas and German submarines were a crucial lifeline between Canada and Britain. They brought troops, weapons, and food to the port of Liverpool during the Second World War. Thousands of Canadians lost their lives in the crossings.
There's a new source of power on the farm that is more potent and swift, inspiring, and promising than anything of its kind. Introducing Roundup.
Big Shiny Tunes 3 in stores now.
Während der Show schließe ich immer meine Augen und denke an was Schönes.
Du hast mich. Du hast mich. Du hast mich. Du hast mich.
St. Joe's Guardians in one semifinal. We've got highlights for you early on. Jill Mantika of St. Joe's, great defense. She picks it off and goes coast to coast for the layup, and St. Joe's is trailing by 2 points. Aiden Bowman comes back. They work it around. Candice Wozniak to Chelsea Schaefer to Carolyn Gaines in the paint for the bucket. No foul. She's pumped. Bowman's up by 3. This game was back and forth all night, though. St. Joe's trying to get back in it. The bucket, the foul. Aiden Bowman's lead's cut to 2 again. Then off a turnover, Schaefer and Wozniak working the give and go, and Schaefer will finish. Bowman with a 5-point lead, and they go on to win. They're excited. Bowman celebrates their 74-64 victory. They now move on to the semifinal, where they will play Bishop James Mahoney on Saturday. The Saints with a 44-35 win over Evan Hardy. Rhea Morandic had a game-high 12 for the Souls. Christine Kostniak with a team-high 10 points for BJM.
Now to the boys' side, we're off to Holy Cross to see if the Crusaders could advance to the boys' city finals against a tough team from Aiden Bowman. We pick it up early in the first. Watch George Antonopoulos take the ball and fly it through the key, nailing the left-handed finger roll. That is too sweet. It's tied at 8. Later in the first half, the Bears lead by 1 when Cade Huselak steals the ball and goes all the way for the nice layup. Aiden Bowman by 3. Then it's Rylan Burton taking the inbounds pass and going hard to the hole. Watch this, folks. He takes it up and puts it down. Slam dunk in high school basketball. That is fantastic. But then the Crusaders start to pick up their game. It's Michael Hespeseth with a bounce pass to George Antonopoulos. It's Air Antonopoulos again to give the Crusaders the lead, and Holy Cross would go on to win 88-65. Samson Haymanot led the Crusaders with 31 points. Rylan Burton had 24 for the Bears in a losing effort. So who will the Crusaders face in the city final, you ask? Well, they'll face the Bishop James Mahoney Saints, as Lee Kola and Dan Reed each had 21 as the Saints defeat the Evan Hardy Souls 79-64.
Well, we all